finally get a chance to make a quick video. I didn't finish up what I started, but this car been sitting here for quite some time. I still didn't finish that up. Car been sitting here for about 6 weeks, man. After I had my first daughter, I ain't really been having time to fix on the car. A little package in the mail. It's my fuel pump to the carburetor. The line, it costs like 12 bucks on eBay. Like, they actually didn't have this line available. They told me to call in to the inline tubing, and I messed around and just emailed them and asked about them, and then they just all of a sudden had them for sale. But I got this thing from Auto. Got my fuel pump right here, and I got this thing off eBay too. It wasn't from the same company, but that's gonna work. I'm finna go ahead and try to throw all this in the car today because I got like a major fuel leak in this car. I don't know what I did to it, but I'll show you what I did. Let me go ahead and try to get to working on this before I have to take off. I took this nut and I put an adjustable wrench on there before I found my 1-inch wrench. And as I was turning on this nut, it turned this fuel line right here. It turned that fuel line and put a knot in it. So I don't really see no kinks in that fuel line down there, but when I start the car up, I'm talking about, like, it still kind of look wet and I still smell this gas everywhere. It's a lot of gas pouring out of like this section right up in here where I'm pointing at. It's not leaking from under here. It's leaking like all right here in the front. Maybe I just put a hole in the line or something, because all I did was just turned on this nut. I unplugged this plug right here, and I unplugged something else that was right up in here. And as I was turning on the nut, like I said, it put a big old knot in the line. And as I turned it back and untwist the knot out of the line, I'm talking about the car got fuel like leaking everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all this stuff apart. I'm gonna start with taking this off and taking the belt off, and we just gonna go from there. I'm gonna do just like how I did in the junkyard. But yeah, I got the pump out. The hardest thing about this was getting that top bolt out of here. That top, and of course I cut the lines right here. I could hear it. It's still installed. The old one's still installed. So I'm just trying to get a feel of how the old one is working before I put the new one in there. And of course I cut the line right here because this not finna screw out. So I'm gonna replace this whole thing. We're gonna get it together though. So I don't quite understand this whole push rod thing. When I was putting the new pump in there, I wasn't hearing no air. Like, I was sticking the old pump in and just pushing up, and I was getting it all the way back in there, but I was hearing air like as I was pressing this in. But now that I'm putting the old pump in here and just trying to lift up and get it back the way that it was, I don't hear no air like I did at first. I don't hear nothing. I don't understand this, man. I'm gonna have to do some more research on this push rod, because I don't want to stick this thing back in here and screw it down and it's not right, man. So we're gonna wrap this up for today. Or if anybody could tell me what I'm doing wrong, this whole hacksaw blade or trying to stick something in there to lift this damn rod up with, the rod is not even lifting up. Actually, shit, I'm sticking my hand in there. That rod is not even moving. It's like it's so far down that it's not even really moving. So I don't quite understand that. Yeah, I hear that rod moving, but it's not. Nah, I feel it just going past that. Let me tell you if I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it moving. I don't know, man. This shit crazy, man. This ain't no man. I done been out here for like 4 fucking hours messing with this damn thing. So, let me go ahead and wrap this up, man.